Hi, welcome back to my channel. I Can Sew. Let me do a little model catwalk for you real quick, and then we'll be right back to talk about Simplicity 8889. Ding, ding, ding. Pockets, pockets, side pockets, side pockets. And look at this pleat detail here. And then again. So let me tell you about this particular pattern here. Here it is for you just to see. It is view B. Now I made this in this fabric that I found that I figured would, it'd be great for me to test with, and if I liked it, I would keep it. So that's what I did, and it has 9 pieces all together. Now let me tell you two things. One, every time I get Mimi G patterns, and Simplicity tells you on the envelopes how many items there are in the to the pattern, right? And I'm like, oh my gosh, it just always seems like it's so many pieces to it that I usually skip them. I buy them because I want to support, but you really don't make them. So this time here, I decided to go ahead and make these pants. I actually started off by going to make this shirt because I found some really cute fabric to make the shirt with, and then I said, well, no, I'll make the pants. So what I did, this is the second thing. What I did was I Googled on regular Google, and then I YouTube searched for people who have sewn 8889, the pant version. And guess who I found? I found Mari Sews. Yes, that Mari Sews. She actually sewed these pants maybe a couple years ago. I'm not really sure because I kind of watch her videos all the time, and I watch old videos too. So I'm not really sure when she sewed these pants. But she sewed these pants and she gave a great review on them. And one thing she said about the pants was that the pockets up here, let me show you because I'm going to show you these pockets. These pockets here are fake, right? But they actually are pockets. So they flaps. There is no pocket here, but the flap is here for just detail purposes. So, and the way it's supposed to be set up is you put like a buttonhole here, and then you go ahead and you sew it. And so Mari was like, listen, it's a fake button pocket. It's not even a pocket. So, she sewed it down and I sewed it down. I was like, yeah, that doesn't really make sense. If I'm not going to use it, I don't need an extra flap, right? So I sewed it down permanently. Now the pockets at the bottom, the cargo-like pockets, they actually work. Let me show you those. These work, right? So let me see if I can unbutton it here. Yeah, this works. And this is really cool because, of course, this is the front and the back seam, and it goes all the way, in the middle. And it's a really big pocket. So you at least have 2 pockets, which is great because I was actually wanted some cargo pants. And these are close enough. I'm going to sew a couple more. But you guys know I really don't do pant because it just, the fit, the bottom, full bottom adjustment usually is not my thing. So I was kind of leery about sewing these. But these are great. I sewed up a size 20, and it worked for me. I mean, I didn't make any changes at all, and I love these. They fall like I was watching. What is her name? It's another YouTuber I watch, and she did like kind of a tutorial, or she did a demonstration of what pant, jeans, trousers, or slacks should look and how they should fall. So these fall like they should, like right in the back. Again, check out this back. Look how it just falls from the hip down. And it's not too, in here. They were just perfect. No changes were needed. I was super excited about it. I'm trying to think of what was the most complicated thing. Maybe the buttonholes on the front, because I wanted to make sure that I did not mess them up. That was a little complicated. Outside of that, y'all know Mimi G does a tutorial on how to sew these pants. I think actually that Brittany J. Jones sewed the tutorial for her, but it's on Mimi G's YouTube channel. So she and her husband always do a tutorial and a sew along on their pattern. So if you go and look at these, you'll get that. So let's go through the details on this. This has this thin belt loop here with actual carriers. It has the, let me see, I can't see this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 buttons. It may have required more than 5 buttons and I changed it. I know for a fact I added extra carriers because I have a problem with my, when there's only like one carrier and the next one is like over here. I have this whole pulling thing. So I added extra carriers so that it would pull, the belt would go through all together. Now it's a really skinny belt. I can barely get my fingers through here. But I have a thin belt that will look good with that. Now if you look at Mimi G's version, she has them rolled up and she's wearing them as like culottes. Mine are mine are full length. I did not make culottes, but I can see why she wore them as culottes, right? So if I made these again, when I make these again, because they were very easy, no fitting issues, I probably will then just roll them up and make the cuff part that she did. But it's a big cuff. It's like 6-inch cut. I think what I did for me was I cut off all of that extra fabric to make them just regular pant length. And then wore them like this. So I actually love these. Was it easy? Not really. I learned some techniques, but again, if you watch Mimi G, she really explains a lot on how to do this button fly, because this is the same fly like if you were doing like a zip fly. So if you know how to do like a fly on your pant, it's not that hard because it's just, a button in instead of a zipper. But that's usually a little challenging for beginners and for me too as a beginner. So I wanted to just go over that, tell you really quickly how that was. I'm trying to think what else was hard on this. Let me see. The side pockets were easy to do. That was very easy. I mean, you lay it out. You just need to make sure your pant is the exact length that you line it up correctly, because you're going to sew that. You're going to pin and sew that pocket all before you construct the rest of the pant leg. The pocket is what will attach the two together until you finish the rest of the stitching, right? So that was easy. Again, I don't see the point either. I'm with Mari. I don't see the point on even making this a pocket that opens and closes if it's not a pocket. Now, what I do wish is that she has some side seam pockets here, but I know that would look kind of weird because she has these fake detail pockets here. But again, they're fake. They're fake, and we actually need pockets, right? So, unless you're gonna, I can put them down here, but I'm gonna sew pockets the next time I make this. If I didn't spend so much time, like actually, I spent a lot of time. Like the inside of these pants are neat. They are neatly done. I used my serger to like finish the seams. They look so professional. Only thing missing from the pants are labels. And if you're watching this, I already told you, feel free to buy your favorite sewist, seamstress, tailor, however you refer to that person, labels. They will absolutely love them. So again, I love this. I thought this was easy. There was hardly any difficult construction that was needed. That was required in this. So I would say make it. Now, you guys know simplicity never says whether something's easy or hard, so you got to just jump in there. And before I did that, I wanted to do a lot of research on it. And some people said the pants were too big, it was unflattering for them. Like I said, I watched Mari sews, and I liked how they looked on her, and I liked the advice she gave about, not worrying about the flap on that. And so that made me go ahead and test it out. And I also wanted to finally test out a Mimi G pattern to see if, because she's a curvy girl, to see if these were made for curvy women. So if you're curvy and you don't know how to make a lot of adjustments, these pants are perfect for you because, if you get the waist together, and look, there's no gap. Like there's no gap because the pant is a wide leg pants and it falls. I'm telling you, I'm making these pants again. Okay. So I want to thank you very much for checking out this video today. I am Kendra with I Can Sew. You definitely need to check out these pants. I recommend them. Again, simplicity doesn't give is it easy, like a rating for it, but these were pretty easy to make. If you know how to make buttonholes, then you can make these pants. All right. So thank you very much for joining me on Blogmas Day 9. Day 9. Oh my God, day 9. This has been such a journey. It's been so much fun. You guys have a great day and happy holiday.